Good morning. Randy, good morning. The Mission, good morning. And to the Mighty Tribe, to Dr. Kiltz and the CNY Fertility, welcome to all. All. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Another awesome and amazing day in the universe. And the obstacle is the way. What's the obstacle in your life today? I have many every single day. SZ, let's see, Carolina, good morning. Rodriguez, Ronald, how you doing? Let's see, God believe. We got to believe in everything, right? Awesome carnivore, Joe, good morning. Asha, good morning. Pintessa. The names are sometimes a little hard for me, and I apologize. It takes me a little bit longer. DB from DC. Romaine, good morning. How's everyone doing? I'm moving cameras. I'm moving things around. So, Mimi, good morning. How's everyone doing? Obstacles the Way by Ryan Holiday, the book of the week. If you finished last week's book, let's see, was it Seven Habits? The Power of Positive Thinking, Seven Habits, right? Stephen Covey. We keep on moving. I'm thinking about maybe the power of suggestion. I don't know if anyone loves hypnosis, but this might be the next one. But first, we're going to work on this one, right, Lucas? It's the obstacle is the way, and we're starting the day with thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day, because God is all of it, and the mind is the master. Whether you're a vegan, vegetarian, Mediterranean, pescatarian, carnivarian, the mind in the word is the wonder of the universe. What words are you constantly throwing around in your mind, right? Kristen, Amy from Maine, good morning, good morning. Where you at? What are you doing? Rise and butter shine from OC, California. Run into Ray. Brother Ray, say hey. Brother Ray may be live. I don't know. It's 2 a.m. for Ray. Bevy, Carnivore, CNN, right? Lions eat meat, sheep eat sugar. But again, whether you're a sugar eater or a meat eater, we're all welcome. We're having a conversation. I was on yesterday. I'm always on with amazing people in this Instagram, YouTube, Facebook world. We're all on the journey together, right? We're learning together in one way or another. And in the journey of love, right? That's really the number one. I wasn't live last night on the Mighty Tribe for our Zoom. We're doing tonight at 8 p.m. the Mighty Tribe meetup on Zoom. If you go to the Mighty Tribe, then you're not a member. Sign up. We'll get you a link. Join. Purify our thoughts. Absolutely. Love, kindness, generosity, faith. Bingo, bam. If you're bringing in all the negativity of the world and you're thinking negativity, boy, yeah. Let's see, Tonbo. What's the rise and butter shine to my friends? Pentessa. Let's see, Frida. Black Pearl, awesome. Let's go ancestral. It's all ancestral in one way or another, right? All right, I need a cup. Let's see, where can I get a cup? All right. I start small today. I brought in some more cups. We have lots of different sizes coming. I just love to sip my water out of even a small cup. It doesn't have to be big, right? Small. From Liverpool, awesome. Late afternoon in Thailand. To all my Thailand friends, wherever you are in this world, it's another awesome, amazing day. And God is always good and great. You have to imagine all obstacles are on the way. Wasn't the ice cream is, oh my God, today's my no food Monday. We'll see how good I do. I'm not perfect. I don't always make it. It's okay to not always make it, my friends, right? But you've already made it because we're even here conversing. Patricia, Santoro, Patty, how you doing? Lakeview, New York, south of Buffalo. Dale Hess, how are you doing, Dale? It's a beautiful day. So I've got my cameras here, but I got some of my StreamYard stuff over here, and then CNY Fertility, Dr. Kiltz, and I'm working on my new Kiltz cups, and we're going to throw more stuff that way. Let's see, Sin Kane, how you doing? Christine, good morning. Now, Laszlo Boros says you don't need much water because you're making the water out of your mitochondria. So the mighty mitochondria is making the water, right? Let's see. I think it's fatty acids plus oxygen basically makes ATP, CO2, and H2O. It's really simple. Eat eggs and butter, carnivore fitness. Awesome. Listen, check out Carnivore Fitness. Where are you at, Carnivore Fitness, in this world today? We're all around the world. I was on with Carnivore Fitness, Rachel, Randy, Kevin, and Veg. Great conversation between I guess we're all in some way ex-vegan vegetarians, Mediterraneans, and now working to figure out, what do you eat? Right? But the number one thing is feed the mind with the fuel of the words of positivity. Ryan Holiday's book, The Obstacle is the Way. I've read them all voraciously, but right now we're talking about. Oh boy, that's barely showing up, isn't it? I don't know. The Obstacle is the Way, right? Audible. I love Audible. Next week's book we're going to figure out, but let's get into this one. Frederica, good morning. Mia, buenos dias. Blessing Monday. Awesome and amazing day to start the day. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day, right? See, faith in God is number one, and that's how you feed the mind in positivity in order to get to the next thing about what am I going to do today, right? Positive energy and vibrations light your path, right? Someone said to me, I asked the question like, well, what's your motivation? It's the light at the end of the tunnel. But then you're missing the light shining right now. So the real motivation is not tomorrow. It's the vibrational energy of the light within all of us today, right? And even see the light shining bright in your foes, your friends, your brothers, your sisters, your mothers and fathers, the past, the present, the future, all of it is part of it. Johnson, uric acid is a cause of it's too much protein. See, eat less frequently, eat more fat. Fat is where it's at. That's it. You got to have some fat. Kiltz has got some fat, right? And he's got some fat, right? Now, we're all looking to look like let's see, Robert Sykes, amazing. Sean Baker, amazing. Anthony Chafee, amazing. Bella, but you look amazing. See, one of the important things is no matter your size, shape, age, weight, gender, description, height, whatever it is, see the goddess, the gods within. You got to think positive of what you are. I pulled up The Power of Suggestion this morning by Drake Eastburn. What was it? I love the power of the word, right? In the beginning was the word, and the word was, always will be. Guess what? God, all within us, right? And you don't have to believe in an outer God. Just see the God within. Phase 2, my friend. Lucas is the master, and we're all working. Powerful agent is the right word. Mark Twain, right? And I'm just voraciously excited about joining with all of you today, because it is another awesome and amazing day in the universe, and God has given us today, right? And Tia and I went out to dinner at Mirbeau. I did have a few French fries dipped in mayonnaise with my strip steak and oysters, and then I had a bite of little chocolate. What was it, like it was amazing. It was like a cheese chocolate cake, a little bit of that with a little bit of Kiltz's ice cream. And, but again, off alcohol, off coffee now for almost 3 months. But again, where you at in this journey, you choose. There's no judgment if you're drinking coffee or having a little bit of alcohol from time to time. But if you're having it every day, my friends, no way. I'm loving the connection, the reading. The recommended nutritional plan by our illustrious leaders, all of us, by the way, which we've all been eating fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, and nuts, right? We're going to put a link for the carnivore, the KMT tribe, on a link on Dr. Kiltz on the KMT. Tosh made this, and my Tosh has got the rest of the spear. He's he's an artist. He looks at it and says, oh, wait a minute, I got to make it a little better. And we're going to put that out there. Believe me, we're all part of the tribe, right? Let's see, where can I get this in the midst, right? Can you see it? Right? We're all part of the tribe of life, right? And whether you're a Mongol, a Viking, we're the barbarians, or where you're one of the ancients, but ultimately we're tribal. We're ancient tribal beings. I'm reading, what's my new book this week? I always got to find my new books. It's about our oh, there it is. I've got the books everywhere, and I love reading. I'm reading The Hunter Gatherer Within, and I don't know if I put this out there, by Brock and Diggs. We'll put a link on there, Malcolm, if you would. Thanks. These are really great books. If you go to drkiltz.com, lot of really great books out there. Barris, good morning, Jonathan. I got my box drum coming. I ordered it. And what are you doing? What are you thinking? I love coffee, Mercedes, for sure. Decaf. I think. Look at some coffee, tea, water, a little every day. I'll give you the okay. Whiskey, wine, or beer every day. No way. When they say the Mediterranean diet for a pregnant woman, or soon to be pregnant, or post-pregnant, lots of plants and red wine. Are we trying to make and when you eat this stuff, you make your baby addicted to it in utero. Don't do it, right? See, I love the sips, and I love the cups and the culture. I always love sake, and these little sake cups are espresso in a little bit of espresso cups. I love a fine wata. Again, whether it's Gerolsteiner or what's your favorite, Jonathan? Topo Chico. What's your favorite water that you love to drink? Customs would allow the spear into the country. I know, Beth, but if we sent the right, again, there's lots of ways to make and all part of it. If you haven't read Wim Hof's Wim Hof, the Iceman, you must. In the long run, absolutely. And in the short term, it's like, okay, look at those drugs: psilocybin, ayahuasca, marijuana, nicotine, caffeine, right? In the end of the day, they're not good for us. They're not good for our mitochondria. I'm listening to some great stuff on mitochondria. And this is where fasting is lasting. So that's why that one meal a day is really radical to improve your health. Today's my No Food Monday. I'm working on no Food Mondays for Kiltz, but and we're all doing our very, very, very best. Thunderstorm water. I haven't tried it. Distilled water is the best. Let's see, deuterium depleted water, right? And I did a great interview with Joey Schwartz, carnivore, age, I think 18, amazing, doing some really great interviews. We had a great conversation, but he's been listening to and watching Laszlo Boros, a good friend, and really brings some great stuff here. But basically, if you think the medicine ball, that medicine ball that's really heavy and we're tossing it around, think of that as heavy deuterium water. It's heavy hydrogen, right? And then the volleyball or a basketball, a lot lighter, easier to bounce around and move around. Boom, right? It's basically lighter hydrogen. So the electron transport chain, right? It's moving those hydrogens around. It's constantly passing them around like a basketball, right? And so the medicine ball is heavier. So if you have a lot of deuterium above 120 ppls, I can't remember exactly what it is, then it's going to be harder, right? Jeffy from Australia, to move. Those medicine balls are hard, right? But the more you move hard, right, the more you strengthen your ability. So what we're talking about is, if you see, the plants have a lot of deuterium, which is deadly. And that's why even grains tend to have a lot of deuterium. So grain-fed ruminants have a lot of more deuterium in it. So if you eat grass-fed, free range, right, you pet them, you massage them, you feed them well, let them graze on what they're naturally meant to graze on, grass, right? And that's the best, right? Sandy, Kristen, Amy, water that I collect from my local spring is great. Look at again. I love Saratoga. I love Topo Chico. I love Gerolsteiner, but there's so many out there. Allison Stephenson, how are you doing? Drinking bubbly as I love the bubbly. I think because I loved Coca-Cola, but Coca-Cola is just sparkling water with a bunch of caramel coloring and sugar. It's not good for us. I loved it. I suffered from it for so long. Topo Chico from Monterey. Yes, Mexico. When you stream the vegetables, doesn't that remove all the bad shit? Steam. Again, when you steam them, when you boil them, when you soak them, you will remove some of the bad chemicals and disarm them. But ultimately, you're still eating the plant chemicals, which are all sugar, unfortunately. A good, interesting book from Kent Resky. Again, Absolute Truth Exposed. I love reading shit that's a little like, this guy's a little crazy, but it's really some good shit, right? And sometimes you read the stuff and you go like, but then eventually go, you know what? This guy's onto something. Kent died a few years ago. Really great stuff. There's so many people out there writing, sharing their ideas and energy that nowadays the beauty is you can go everywhere and anywhere online. I was listening to, let's see if I could find this other one. Really great, the role of nutrition care in mitochondrial health from Nestle Nutritional Institute. Now, okay, you're right. It's a food company sharing some ideas that maybe we're going to say, but sometimes you'll find some interesting science in there that I love what they're doing. Let's see if I've got this. The role of nutrition care in mitochondrial health, Aspen 2021. And it's got some really great scientists in there. And I always pick out pieces of it that I think are really, 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 really something that we can all benefit from. So again, you have to be willing to listen, read opposite ideas, even those that you don't believe in, right? Rufsia, greetings from Norway. Fish as good as meat. I don't think fish is good as meat anymore. The problem is the fish of the world are swimming in the contaminated waters, right? But the waters of Hawaii, but all of the waters, the Pacific, the Atlantic, the Mediterranean, we're just dumping all of our shit in there. And plus we consume the shit, the pills, then we pee and poop ultimately gets into the water. And that's where we got to go. Like, you know what? Maybe we got to rethink all of this, right? Maybe we got to rethink something different, right? Annabelle, how you doing? MB, MLC. I may be down to Sarasota at the end of the week. I don't know yet. I'm working on it. I may come down on Friday. I've got to visit some docs in Orlando and really working to sow the seed of health and wellness. First, what you put in the mind, in the mouth, and the motion of the body. What you want to do is get into the motion studio, whether you're on a treadmill doing a light walk in the house, or you're going to walk around the block, you're on a bike, or you're doing some rowing. I'm inspired by Sean Baker doing rowing, and he's also got his fan machine. Whatever you're doing, do a little bit, but mostly get into the pottery, painting, sewing, the writing studio, the music studio. Music? What? Captain Conover, contemplating opposing thoughts without judgment. Listen, that's why with Carnivore Fitness, I was on yesterday. I was listening to Kevin and Rachel, and really inspired. Let me see if I've got that. And in the inspiration, we need to listen to Veg. We need to listen to Kevin. We need to listen to opposite approaches. That's the only way we're going to learn, right? Fish, you chelate mercury. Let's see. Again, you choose. But in my opinion, the ruminants are like the rock solid best, right? That we are ancient what hunters, right? But then over time, right, as we hunted the big animals to extinction, right, and maybe other factors came to play also. We know that. And a really good book is, and again, Malcolm's going to put a link on drkiltz.com. Let's see, The Hunter Gatherer Within, Brock and Diggs. Really great, amazing stuff. But again, I love the I love the stories we write. We're writing and telling stories. Are they 100% true? No, there are stories of what it was, what we think it was, right? Kelly from Florida, good morning. Let's see, Sawitsky, good morning. Mr. Lee, a pleasure. Omega-3 fish oil is, listen, the fish is good. Fish oil is a bottled condiment, right? Eat the whole fish, the skin, the organs, the brain. Listen, what animal just like eats the fillet? No way, right? I love the water. Cold water treatment. Get in the cold. See, Wim Hof is, and when you breathe, you let out more carbon dioxide. When the Wim Hof, bro, you change the pH, and then you lower the CO2, which you don't have the same drive to breathe, so you can hold your breath longer, right? Let's see. Makes sense about fish, however, then we can't eat meat, what comes from the standard shop. Animals are full of antibiotics, etc. That's not the real likely problem, by the way. But again, the antibiotics, see the microbes and the 98% of the plant poisons, the pesticides are made by the plants. So they're far more deadly than eating the meat. And when they give them hormones, like we have hormones, right? Again, we likely worry about the thing that has the little things of worry, but the real risk is what you think is healthy. That's the crazy, right? Carnivore News. Let's see. I'm a CNN roving reporter. All right, well, 24th. What's happening on the 24th in New York? You guys know, right? It's Keto Symposium with a great, amazing people there. Miss Maria Emmerich leads the way, and I'm excited for that. And let's see, what do I got? What I got. You guys, it's a beautiful Monday. Wherever you are in this world, lead life with positivity. Stand still and listen. Listen, do you eat carbs? I eat carbs from time to time, not all the time. I eat fatty meat, butter, eggs, cream daily. And from time to time, I have a little bit of French fries. I might have a little cookie or cake from time to time. I almost never eat fruits or vegetables. I think a French fry is my only one. The best source of animal protein available, and keep it simple. Simplicity. Occam's razor. Look up Occam's razor. Simplicity is the one, right? Annabelle, let's see. Running with hope and faith every day. Netabu, Black Pearl, let's go ancestral. Thank you. Put out your ideas and shout them out, right? You're the music person. You're the song and dance person. You're the potter, the poet. You're the visionary. You are, right? And if you're afraid to put it out there. You know, if people are going to chastise you, you're wrong. Well, put it out there and listen and learn. You know, learn to get the strength. Where can I order? Go to Kiltz Cups, kiltzcups.com. Let me see if I can figure this out. Kiltzcups.com. You are amazing, my friends. You are amazing. And God is good. Whether you're reading the Quran, the New, the Old Testament, the Vedas, let's see, whatever it is, the Tao Te Ching, the obstacle is the way. Ryan Holiday, listen, he reads it great. I'm 66 years young. What is your young age today? Remember, oh my God, I'm getting old. Oh my God, I can't do that. I'm not smart. I didn't go to school. Who fucking cares? Stop it. You are the rock star, right? You are the master creator of the universe. You are it. Tag. Listen, I love my organizations, but when they suggest that red wine is good for us, no way. And then they say don't eat keto, paleo, or Atkins. If you haven't done it yet, my friends, that's why we need to listen and learn again, right? First time, Joshua, how you doing? Urbano. We're on the Mighty Tribe, Dr. Kiltz, CNY Fertility, and of course, YouTube, Facebook. Let's see, Kelly Barris, 42 years young. I lost a job at 41, had no money, had to figure it out because I ran into an obstacle and failure. What did I do? I dug down, I doubled down and said, you know what? I'm going to do this. I started doing, and I failed and failed and failed, succeeded, failed, succeeded, failed, succeeded, succeeded. Keep failing, keep succeeding. Succeed again, fail again. Failure is fun and fantastic because it's the thing that's going to be the real strength and power. Remember, the home run hitters had the most strikeouts, right? Carnival Bright, how you doing? Mama Quam River, Mulder, David, awesome. Let's see, SHPJHNADE, period, right? Collect from local springs, good. Wherever you're at, what are you doing? What are you thinking? What are you living today? What do you see? The motion studio of life. So today I didn't get into my regular motion studio. I got up and out. T and I went to dinner at Mirbeau, and so I was a little later last night. I was a little tired. I slept into to 3:30 today instead of 3. I decided to just get here, collected some cups, brought them in. I don't drink beer, whiskey, wine of any significance or frequency. I may have a sip of a martini. It's extra filthy dirty. Duck, I think that you have oral thrush. Thank you, thank you. I probably do, don't I? I get a little bit of a little bit in some of my environments. I have some inflammations. Yep. All right. Love the paintings in the back. This is a Kiltz painting. Thank you. I should have some of my diflucan, shouldn't I? Again, the bugs are out there, right? And if I eat a little carbohydrate, by the way, I get inflammation and I get mucus. That's what happens. And if I drink milk, I get it. And if I eat butter, I get it because I know the cow glycans cause inflammation in this. And they do likely feed the yeast bacteria and viruses. Let's see. I'm a reproductive endocrinologist, an OBGYN, a fertility specialist. I practice full-time at CNY Fertility. I'm a surgeon, immunologist, nutritionist. I did a year of internal medicine before I went into OBGYN, and then I went into reproductive medicine. And then through years of practice, I've learned about meditation, prayer, visualization, immunology, nutrition, health and wellness in all of us. So Black Maximus Fit. So we're always learning, but I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping learning. I'm always learning. Always learning. I'm yearning to learn. That's why I'm listening. Alcohol and coffee free. Awesome, Susie. I'm alcohol and coffee free right now. Let's see. I haven't had a sip of martini in a month, and I haven't had coffee in 3 months. All right. A little bit of sparkling water. And listen, super resume. Wow. Listen again. And I learned how to fly a jet and airplanes. I love flying. I grew up in LA, kicked out of school, couldn't read, in a gang, father in jail. ADHD, OCD, dyslexia, and more. Depression, anxiety for years. Bowel bleeding, arthritis, psoriasis, migraines for years. My best friend, Dave Kilmer, died of cancer at age 52. My sister died of diabetes at age 52. From that, I said, no, wait a minute. Something's not right. They were healthy. See, this is why I say eating vegetables, fruit, fiber, seeds of nuts of any significance or frequency is deadly. Let's see. Fitness with jam. Awesome. Listen, There's so many great fitness coaches and cheerleaders out there, and you don't need the heavy weights. You can use your body, calisthenics, push-ups, pull-ups, or just, I do. This is my standing desk. I stand at my desk, and that's the majority. I've got this is my chair, and it only has one back. It's this back, right? I don't lean in a chair all day. When I'm tired, I've got a couch. I take a 15-minute meditation nap, and I stay off the chairs with back. Butter and cream, okay to eat? Yes, I think so. But remember, the cow's milk or goat milk has some glycans. See, glycans are the immune stimulating part of the cell. It's the barcode. It says I'm self or I'm foreign, right? That's it. Hello from Dubai. A carnivore since a month. Awesome. Low stomach acids. No, your stomach acids are fine. As I tested naturally at home, how do I increase it naturally? Listen, again, you want to eat fatty meat as a carnivore. You want to eat less frequently. See, you want to focus on fat. That's where it's at. The more fat you eat and the less frequently eat and the more meditation and prayer you do, the more you're going to heal the bowels. So you want to heal the glycobiome. The glycobiome is it, right? God's light. Absolutely. And we're all walking in God's light. Let's see. Are you over drinking water? We could be. People are over drinking water, which dilutes. Listen, the Bedouins of the Middle East rarely drank. They didn't drink much water like the camels. The food you eat, but when you eat the fat, it comes with the water. When you eat the and you do make some water out of converting the plants into fat in the liver, but you're really depleting. I think, again, my sense is that's why the plants are fed to the camels, to the cows, to the sheep, to the goats. That's the best way. That's it, right? Our doctor is multi-talented. Netabu, awesome. God bless. Joshua, water, butter. Yes, yes, yes. Rise and butter shine, my friends. Butter is better because you want to eat the fat to suppress the glycobiome. That's really it, right? Again, these ideas are very radical. Let's see. Let's see if this comes up. Kiltz Cups, kiltzcups.com. It's kind of fun. Listen, if you go to, I don't know, I got it on there, kiltzcups.com. You got to have fun with it, right? And life is fun. Be the painter, the potter, the poet yourself, right? Susie, wondering the same thing. I can't see all the chats she is reading off. You can't. And I'm working, me and Malcolm are working to get it all together because I'm on the Mighty Tribe. I'm on Dr. Kiltz, and I'm on Seeing My Fertility. So that's why. Sorry, Susie. But I'll read them and let you know, like Carnival Bright is in the Dr. Kiltz chat on Instagram. How many tablespoons of butter do you have a day? Maybe about 4, 2 to 4 a day. Today, I don't know. Do I have much? Look at this is all I have left for the day. Now, no food for Kiltz. Might I have a little spoonful of butter or a little bit of bone broth? Yes. Yes. Bradley, check. Let's see. Marcus, Carnival Bright, positive, right? Let's see. Stephanie, Susie. Let's see. Thanks everyone for joining. Shay. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in, saying hi from all over the world. We're a spot of light in the universe for a little bright spot of life, right? And a little bright spot. Let's see if we get a quick Kiltz Cup video coming down the pike, right? Let's see. Boom. Online Kiltz Cups, $20 plus shipping. And they're different sizes and colors, and they're all different sizes, colors, shapes, right? Because we're all different, right? 30 days down, 13, Graham Mag. Awesome, awesome. Listen, we are all on this journey together. My good friend Dr. Mag and I are we are kind of like parted ways a little bit, but we'll come back. We're all in this journey together, right? Having troubles, join the gang, right? We're the gang of troubles, right? And I grew up in LA in a gang, kicked out of school, couldn't read, father in jail. I learned a few things on the way. It's okay, right? Alcohol free, Susie, that's great. Alcohol, whiskey, wine, beer, coffee, tea of any frequency or significance is not good. And I'm sorry, my friends, you shouldn't drink wine, especially when you're pregnant or trying to get pregnant, right? My snack, what's Kiltz's snack? Let's see, can I find it? Oh, all right, wait a minute. I'm coming. Now, when you go to Wegmans, and you're looking for the Wegmans Butter Boy French butter, you got to go through the section with the plants. The section with the plants want to kill you, right? So be very careful when you're going past the plants, right? What you want to do is make usually a quick right or left to get to the meat and the butter. So what does Kiltz have? Kiltz has a little bit of butter to make everything better, right? Plants will make you fertilizer, right? Again. Now, listen, Wendy, it's butter, agua mas. Listen. Plants wanna plant you in the ground, my friend. They're the leaders in the end. Plants want to plant you in the ground, you see. Fertilizer is what we be, your fertilizer in the day. All I say is life the way. Anthony William, I haven't listened, I will. Plants, poison they be, they want to make fertilizer out of you and me. Plants on the planet, you see. We're on the journey together, right? Bruce Springsteen's mother is my mother's second cousin or something like that. So we all have talent, by the way. It's built in your DNA. But you have to begin to express it and make mistakes and look like a fool, right? And apple cider vinegar, do you think will improve stomach acid? Listen, Mike, your stomach acid is fine. Let your bowels rest. Your bowels need to rest in order to heal. That's really it. That's why fasting is lasting. 1, 2, 3 day fast. So I do a 2-day fast once a week, a 3-day fast once a month, and every day I work to do a 23-in-1. Right. So, but do I count my butter? Okay. Wait a minute. He had butter. Listen, a little bit of cod liver, butter makes everything better, but maybe I should work on the cod liver instead of the butter in order to suppress, because I get a little bit of inflammation from the butter or the milk. ACV. Let's see. I'm learning guitar and building a studio to start my community. Nice. Susie, I'll be there with you. Get the word out in my area for anyone who wants to better health. Right. Listen, I've got I got a couple of pianos, a few guitars, even a Bruce Springsteen guitar, and I'm working on it. Jonathan, my good friend Jonathan, has convinced me I get a box drum, so I'm excited about that. Life is full of joy and heaven and conversation and listening to opposite approaches, right? That's what we're here to do. Listen to opposites. And I'm like, wait a minute, how can I listen to opposites, right? Because, and listen, you have to read Absolute Truth Exposed. Malcolm will get a shot of that and we'll put it on. Somewhere vinegar might increase chance of blood clotting. I'm not a cider fan. I don't like putting vinegar in my body. I don't. Maybe a squeeze of lemon in your water or lime a little bit, maybe that, but again, you're not changing the pH of your stomach. It's fucking acid. You ain't changing it. Well, let's see here. There is a Kiltz on the bottom, right? I don't know if you can see it. Does it even focus it? It's kind of hard because the lighting. Let's see if I can change the lighting a little bit. If you go to Kiltz Cups, kiltzcups.com, get a cup, $20. Egg, steak, and cheese, fried in grass-fed tallow every day, Kyle, right? Susie. Jesus, listen, let's see. The Mighty Tribe is my fun. JC's number one, but I got to make sure that Tia, I keep that she's there, and I fly jets and airplanes and cars and walk on the street and all that stuff. And Saint Christopher, patron saint of travel, and we're all travelers globally, and so are the microbes, the viruses, the bacteria, and the yeast. They love us. They're all over us, right? Repeat your fasting method. I do 23 and 1 every day. So every day I have my one meal at night. It's my hour window. Let's see, 23 and 1. I do it usually about 5 or 7 o'clock, usually 5 or 6 o'clock. I have my steak. What do I eat every day? Steak. What do I eat every day? Steak. And then once a week, I do a 2-day fast. Like I'm working maybe not to eat Monday, and then I'll eat Tuesday night. We'll see how I do. Listen, I'm not perfect either. I sometimes will like have a little piece of salami or cheese and I go, oh my God, I can't do that. It's okay. And then once a month, I do a 3-day fast. So the first Monday of the month, I'll do a Monday, Tuesday, and then eat Wednesday night. I eat my Sunday. I prime it up. Look at Steak and Butter Gal with Bella and Raymond and Steven and Emily and Cherish and Adek and more. And Cherish talk about priming. Eat away, which feast away, right? Feasting. Let's see, Kelly, type 1s can fast. Absolutely. You see, your body makes sugars and it reuses the sugars in the cells. So glycans, think of glucose. So this is a really good article. I'll put a copy of this in to link it, that the sugars are just the glycans. The glycans are critical for your survival for glycosylation. They all bind to proteins and lipids so you have the proper functionality of your body. See, everyone thinks that glucose is energy production. It's not. Glucose is glycosylation. You must glycosylate infinitely fast at the speed of light. Glycosylation. Read about glycosylation. Proteins, almost all proteins must be glycosylated. Himalayan salt, yes. Malden salt, Redmond salt. Listen, earthlings eat salt. We're the salt of the earth, right? What are you listening to? What are you watching? What are you thinking? What are you writing? What are you singing? Get your own band, right? Bring a band of carnivores and vegans and vegetarians and Mediterraneans all together. This is not a world of you shouldn't do this or you better do this. No, that's why I love carnivore fitness. We had a really great conversation with Kevin and Veg, and I had a really great conversation yesterday with Joey Schwartz. We don't need to be chastising others of whatever they're doing. Even my good friend Paul Saladino, fruit and honey, go for it. I always talk about though, if we're understanding the science. When my good friend Dave Kilmer died, my sister Maria died, and so many people are dying of unknown causes. My only question is, could it be the plant-based diet that's actually deadly and not the red fatty meat? Ask the question, is it possible? And I didn't believe it myself until I went full on carnivore, arthritis, psoriasis, migraines, kidney stones, bowel bleeding, hemorrhoids. And Kevin yesterday was talking about bleeding out his bottom. I bled out my bottom all over the place, thought I was going to die. And the doctor said, "Oh, you have hemorrhoids." I'm like, "Well, fuck, can't you do something?" "Oh, it's kind of normal." And so I stopped fiber, fruits, vegetables, seeds, and nuts. Blood pressure went down better. All of it, right? Let's see. Daria, Gabby? Again, let's see. Gabby, awesome. Masters, we are all the masters of our minds in life, right? Exceptional body shouldn't teach. Listen, you can have an exceptional body at any age, but my good friend Dave Kilmer, exceptional body, dropped dead of cancer. My good friend Stu Forster, great body, basketball, loved it, dropped dead, right? So what I'm saying is the plants are the predators and we're the prey. Again, if someone says to you they're okay every day, I say, well, maybe not so fast, my friend, because what you don't know is what's going to kill you in the end. It's plants. Now, you want to enjoy them, go for it, right? I love plants, but how do I love my plants? Right? You know what it's made of, right? It's made of petroleum, right? Which is made of what? Plants. The infinite growth of the plants throughout the millennium of the universe. It's it. Plant intake always catches up. Absolutely. As you age, listen, at 40 something for Saladino, look at, I'm 66, right? I looked like this 40 years ago. And I can tell you, I was suffering. But again, if you eat a lot of fat and you eat less frequently, you may get away with it, by the way, right? Concerned about portion size and overeating and putting on weight. I eat about a fistful of food a day. That is it, right? I don't overeat. Why? Why do we eat till you're full? Be done with it. Goodbye, right? But remember, your brain says famine, my friend, fertility, my friend, hard to get food, my friend. Are you an idiot, my friend? You're going to try not to get fat. I'm going to make you fat because I want you to survive the famine and reproduce and be able to go through those weeks and months without food, right? Right? Yeah. Type 1 diabetic. I have fasted in the past. If you fast, be careful. Your insulin, you want it? Listen, insulin is a drug for the plant eaters. If you're not a plant eater, you will very unlikely need any significant exogenous insulin if you're considered a diabetic. See, plants are poison and meat is masterful. Let's see. My new one, I've got to go get one of my meat bones. But oops, dropping computers. Let's see. The masters eat meat from a bone, and the meek eat mush from a bowl. All respect to all humanity, right? All humanity. We must. All right. Ooh, let's see. Let me get back over there. Let's see. Life improved so much with carnivore, but back on my hands turned, what's that? Let's see. Back of my hands turned crepey. Let's see. Fatty meat, eat one meal a day, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, and salt. Listen, you must treat, or it's going to be some honey and some of Saladino's fruits, right? Do not cheat or treat yourself negatively. Give yourself a reward and a treat from time to time. But if it's heroin, cocaine, marijuana, nicotine, or excessive caffeine, not good, right? All dairy products in general remain. Dairy, listen, some of us can tolerate, and the Mongols tolerated the milk from a cow, the cheese better than some, the lactose intolerant. So I think it's okay, but you may be intolerant of the cheeses, the butters, all that. Fructose, an invitation for full future illness. Fruits have fructose, right? It's not that fructose or glucose or galactose or mannose or lactose are bad for us. They're not. They're nature's fuel to make fat, but we eat them and consume them every single day. Don't do it, right? You're not meant to eat out of a quick stop or a bag, right? You're meant to go to the butcher, and the butcher is your best doctor, right? Unless you know how to be your own butcher and you're going to butcher your animal and slice it up and cook it, but honor those animals because we must honor all of life, right? Let's see, the way. What's the way? Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, but intermittently feasting. That's one meal a day is the very best way or less. Feast on meat to prepare for fasting. Yes. So that's part of the carnivore diet. My Sunday might be a priming feast. I may have 2 to 3 meals a day to prepare for my Monday fast, Tuesday night feast, unless it's my 3-day fast once a month. But fasting is lasting, and it helps the mitochondria. Again, you see, look at, but plants and sugars are deadly, right? See, we've been duped by the Pope, the priest, the president, the professors, the physicians, all P's, as you know, the Phoenicians, to eat grass and grains. It makes us domesticated, addicted, and it's not good. And alcohol of any significance or frequency is deadly, and coffee or tea of any significance or frequency is not good either, right? Let's see, Susie, butter, red meat, chicken, seafood, and constantly have an inflamed, itchy scalp. Stop eating chicken, seafood. All I eat is butter. I get rid of the butter for now. Eggs, and red meat. See, I don't think chicken or seafood is good. It has a lot of antigens. People have a lot of anaphylactic reactions to fish. Seafood is highly contaminated, right? Don't do it. Plants are the predators, and you, my friends, are the prey. And it's a simple one. But again, we're learning and listening to everyone, right? Everyone is part of the master class, and you are the master in your class, my friends. It's 5:53. How's your awesome, amazing day? But do something hard. The obstacle is the way. Ryan Holiday, listen to it, read it. Butter causes itchy scalp because butter has glycans. See, butter has sugars in it along with milk that your body is not used to. See, that's why even if you eat meat from a cow that is contaminated with the glycan, and I don't know if I have but basically, my friends, plants want to kill you. That's as simple as that. Plants want to kill you. Deadly done. Adios. And what you don't know is if you learn more about glycobiology and recognize it's the sugars that are the cause of all inflammation. Even meat has sugars in it. It has glycans, which are the glycoproteins, the glycolipoproteins that are critical for identify I'm a cow, I'm a pig, I'm a human, I'm a fish, I'm a plant. That's it. Good afternoon from Mumbai. Let's see, Sandy. Let's see, Panican88. Good morning, good afternoon, good day, good night, good friends all over the globe. Thank you for joining. Whether you're a vegan, vegetarian, Mediterranean, pescatarian, or carnivarian, the mighty tribe, everyone's welcome, right? And we're listening and learning to each and every human being. If you have a mental, physical, financial problem, it's simply, in my opinion, you're thinking the wrong thoughts, you're eating the wrong food, and you're immersing your body in the wrong experiences of life. You want to change them up, right? But learn from what you've lived in a positive way, not in a negative way. Remember, every obstacle is an opportunity to grow and create and share something new and different. Ryan Holiday, we're going to get Ryan on one of my lives. I'm excited about that. Let's see, we're working on a daily meetup of interviews. We're working on that. And it's really a pleasure always to be on and listening and learning from everyone. I listen to Veg and Kevin and Rachel on Carnivore Fitness, tallow, hair, and skin. Listen, try lanolin, tallow, really great stuff. I think Carnivore Fitness has some really good tallow stuff. Again, from animal fats are what we are. We're not, plant oils are not good for us in any significance or frequency, in my opinion, right? Let's see, because again, it inflames you from the inside and sends its damaging components for so many of us. How do I get fat then? A liquid rendered fat doesn't help. You don't want liquid rendered fat. You want to eat the fatty meat. See, carnivore is a high fat, 80% of calories from fat, 20% from protein, and nada are needed from a plant, carbohydrate, sugar, ever. Remember, all plants are carbs. Plus, they contain chemicals that are deadly. They contain antigens that are deadly, and they ferment in your bowels, and they're deadly. Let's see, Carnivore Fitness, God bless you. A cream called Tallow Glow. We're going to put a link to Tallow Glow on drkiltz.com. So Malcolm, put a note, please. All around the globe, wherever you're at, we're sharing ideas for health and wellness. And I didn't believe this carnivore shit, right? I was strictly a plant eater mostly because I love my vegetables, my fruit, my fiber, my granola, my yogurt, right? I love my wine. Oh my God, I loved it. And my coffee. Done, right? Carnivore Kiltz MD, one meal a day, faith all the way. Always faith is the foundation of life, right? It doesn't matter. Wim Hof is a vegetarian. He focuses on the mind, being strong, healthy, and committed every day, right? Perma Earth and Fatty Farm and Buffalo Gals Tallow, awesome. For hair and skin, Susie, awesome. Eat the fat, gristle, meat. Eat the meat from a bone, not mush from a bowl, my friends. Throw it away, right? Let's see, I've got a busy day with Dr. Corley here in Syracuse at CNY Fertility. We're renovating CNY Fertility, Colorado, renovating and doing some stuff there. Excited. Sarasota's coming. I'm working on LA, working with an OBGYN group down out there and in Northern California. Talk to your OBGYN groups and how they can help make fertility more affordable, accessible for everyone. What's the way? I know there's a way, right? Let's see again. Let's see. Ma Wirt, hello again. Amy, 12 units insulin a day. I've tried to get off insulin completely 3 years, 10 months carnivore. Awesome. If you go to high fat, remember fat, when you eat fat, no insulin. Every time you eat a protein, you need insulin. See, amino acids and simple sugars both need insulin in the liver to convert to fat or you die. That's it. Liver failure patients, again, they can't convert, they can't use insulin and they can't convert sugars or amino acids to fat. You're dead. That's it. Fat is the fuel of the mitochondria. Tonbo, that's it, my friend. We are fat making and fat burning machines. The mitochondria does not use glucose ever for ATP. The cytoplasm in a cancer cell can. That's our problem. And we're never, never, ever of any significance or frequency meant to eat plants. They are the predators and they make heroin, cocaine, marijuana, nicotine, caffeine, and all the drug companies of the world, we hail them. They are basically making plant chemicals to control you. Enough, my friends. Guess what? Do we have it? We are the mighty tribal ancient ancestors who hunted meat. Let's see. I've been a carnivore for almost 12 years. In 23, it will be 12 years for Kiltz. Now, do I sometimes eat a fruit, a fiber, a vegetable, a seed, a nut? Infrequently. I do eat a French fry time to time, and Kiltz's ice cream, right? Randy, I'm near the end of second month. Awesome. Go to the Mighty Tribe. Your non-scale victories from Bella. Let's see, NSV, right? Stop measuring your glucose every damn day. Get off the carbs. Plants are deadly. When the American College of OBGYN says eat plants, and then they also say a woman who's pregnant can drink wine, are we real? But we go to our massive parties and we love them. I love my peeps in all of the medical community, but I'm shouting out, listen, all of us, we're killing our patients. To recommend this is deadly. What you want to recommend? What do we want to recommend for all of us? Kiltz's Baby's Way. This is the way. This is the day. Let's kick some ass, right? All right. 6 a.m. I got to get to my 6 a.m. call. I love you, my friends. Tonight, the meetup, 8 p.m. Eastern time. If you're not a member of the tribe, join for free. Nope. Give me your email address. I might send you an email, right? But again, SBG group, 90 days. Susie, awesome. Bella invited me she's going to let me talk on her gang. And we're all working this together. Have a blessed day, my friends. Thank you for stopping by. And every day is an awesome day. And Obstacles the Way by Ryan Holiday. Download it. Listen to it. I love you, my friends. Thank you for joining. I'll see you later today.